Hello and welcome to Four Pines Park, Brookvale Oval, here tonight for the final of Week 1 finals in Season 9. It's going to be the Manly Seagulls taking on the Melbourne Storm, a rematch from last week. We saw one just moments ago. Here is another one as the Storm looking to redeem themselves after a loss last week and send themselves through to yet another preliminary final. The Manly Seagulls, a familiar position once more for them. They are not going to be discouraged in this match here. It's going to be a clash of titans as two of the hottest teams in the Premiership will face off. I'm your commentator, Kilway, very excited for this one as both teams are doing battle. It's going to be Trey Botakahu kicking off. The Melbourne Storm elected to wear their home kit after a bit of a jersey clash last week. And yeah, it's, I mean, you can see both captains nervous. Ruben Mobbs, Will Kay, both excited, but a little bit nervous going into this one. Of course, the Storm going down last week. A bit of a heartbreaking defeat for them as they're looking to square away the minor premiership, but it was not to be for them in Season 9. It's twice now in the final game, or in the final round rather, that the minor premiership has been decided and has been decided against them. So, a bit disappointed there. But 24-18 was the score last week. The Storm just let it through a couple too many tries as Ollie Parche, man, that played very well last week, taking the run there. And some key areas of note will actually be the defense of the Storm tonight. They'll be looking to make it a lot more solid throughout the middle. They struggled against this forward pack last week, and they have moved Logan Guys into the front row with Manu Faifili starting at second row. As Matty Harris, it's a good kick to start off the match, but it's going to be just in front of the 40, and that will leave us to play the ball. And yeah, you can do just a few steps in front of the 40 there from Matty Harris, and not a bad start to the game there from the Seagulls. Just getting a good set and getting kicked downfield, and you know, being a play the ball or a tap rather, not the end of the world. As I say that, forward pass off the tap, and the Seagulls, they got the ball back. Casey Kay, are you kidding? You don't see that one very often. It's Kane Chapman-Kenny playing the ball. They go to the left. It's going to be Ruben Mobbs pushing for the line, but he's turned on his back there, as that's going to be the second. The Seagulls parked up here, and will the Storm be able to hold them out? I don't know. I don't know where they will be. That was a shocker. As it got to the left, now it's going to be Carl Lewis. Good ball out to Cruz Bontoff there, but he will be held out. As now they go to the right. It's going to be Jaden Garcia. Goes to Casey Kay. Casey Kay could have stepped and got himself. Passes out to Carl Lewis, who's driving for the line. Oh, I think Lewis is over, in fact. And the Melbourne Storm, they've come out and they've conceded first here. And Kyle Lewis, the try scorer for Manly, as they look to improve upon their game last week by the looks of it. An early try here. And that is the first one of the match. As there you go, the Seagulls. 4-0. Kick to come. Should be 6-0, you think Kyle Lewis would convert his own try. And wow, what a way to get the game started if you're the Manly Seagulls here. Real strong stuff, and just showing up to just show face to the Melbourne Storm. Very interesting indeed. As he puts that one over Carl Lewis. And not even 4 minutes in, we've got 6-0, Manly up. As Trey Botakahu preparing to kick off once more, and you can just see Carl Lewis just getting the outside shoulder there of Crew Spencer coming down with the ball. He did, in fact, struggle. Crew Spencer last week only missed a couple of tackles. Just 2 tackles for the Melbourne Storm. They didn't actually miss too many Storm, they just missed the crucial ones in big moments. Aaron Beckman straight to the line there. Good run there from the second rower. So that'll be the second. They played the ball. Passing it. They'll go out to the right. Now it goes. Cruz Bontoff spreads it to Ollie Parche. It's a knock on, though, they call. And I'd have to agree with that one there. Just batted forward by a Manly lead runner. Yeah, just a little bit. And that will be tackle 1 for the Storm. First real set touch of the ball here is equipped with it, running forward. Brought down as he's just past the 30 here. Second tackle. They go to left, Melbourne. Now to Wilmot. Ryan Wilmot looking to go through and past Matty Harris, but he can't quite do that. So that's the third tackle. The Storm, they can score here. They could be well on their way to just tie this game. Well, they will have tied this game up and make it, you know, clean slate kind of thing as it goes offload to Thorn there. Not much doing as Trey Bontakahu. What can he do in the last year? In acting half, he's got options on the right. It looks like Will Kay's setting up. And Will Kay is setting up, puts it up high. It's just going to be a bit of an awkward one out to the left. It could be a bat back here, but no. Shannon Freeburn comes down with his steps one. And brought down by Ryan Wilmot and Corey Bell there. As that'll be the first. They go to the right. Now it's Freddie Anderson. So that'll be tackle 2. The Sea Eagles able to defuse that situation, but now looking to get out of their own line. And Shannon Freeburn steps around, gets an offload to Carl Lewis, and he's just getting involved early here. Shannon Freeburn off the right wing tonight for the Sea Eagles. As now it's Ollie Pache. Offloads back to Farah. Farah's brought down, as that'll be the 4th. They go to the left. It's going to be Pache again. Now goes to Aaron Beckman. As 5th and last. Beckman plays the ball. Buckingham going out to Cruz Bontoft, who just kicks it from the halfway line down to Kobe Kelly's wing. And I mean, if he can get something done here, he can, but he can't do much at all. As he's wrapped up, that'll be the first. So go out to the left now. It'll be Corey Bell. He'll step one, but wrapped up again. The Sea Eagles defense just layered very well to handle the threat of Corey Bell. As they go out to the right now. Jack Jimmy, he'll weave. Looking to go on the inside of KCK there, but he can't quite do that, as that's the 3rd. Playing the ball. They go out to... It's with it. Now it goes to Phoenix Murphy, going through the line. As they go to left again, Thorn to beat TBK, to Cruz Spencer. As 15 metres out, the Melbourne Storm, where do they go? Playing the ball out to the right, it's going to be TBK, puts it up high. And who'll come down with it? It's going to be Freddie Anderson and the Storm. Not quite the kick chase they need there. If they want to get points on the board, they'll need to be a lot stronger than that as they go. Out to Matty Harris, now to Jason Farah. And expect a very physical match between these two teams tonight. We've seen a few... I'll get back into that in a second. It's Ollie Pache. Good run there. And we've seen some great games over the years from these two teams. Cast your eyes back to Season 6. Trey Bontakahu, a bench centre. Yes, that's right, a bench centre. Scoring a try to win the first ever Battle of Brookvale. In the dying moments. And ever since, they have been classics this year and last year, actually. Sorry, this season and last season. Manly getting on top of Melbourne. So, it has been a while since Melbourne has been able to beat this Manly side. And it'll only get harder, you know. They've got KCK, they've got Matty Harris, Ollie Pache. Makes it very hard indeed. He's got to the left now, Logan Guys. Offloading there to Will Kays. He fends off one. Will Kay down the field. Gets on the outside of KCK, but he can't get the ball away. There to Maverick Goldfield. As he'll take it just the 3rd tackle, past the 40. They go to the right. Cruz Spencer now going to TBK. He spreads it to Corey Bell. Bell through the line. Corey Bell. He's away from KCK. He breaks another tackle. He can't break that one though. It's Farah, I think, coming across. As that'll be the 4th. They go to the left. A pass wide out to Manu Philly. He gets driven back with the Storm. They're in the attack here. Inside the 10. 5th and last. What can they do? They got options out the left side. I don't know where TBK. He's set very deep here, so he'll go for the bomb kick. And it's going to be a bit of a floater. And no chase again from the Storm. And they've just been testing out the outside backs of the Manly Sea Eagles with these high balls, but no chase, so they've been fairly easy catches. Aaron Beckman with another good run there. Through the line at left second row tonight. Let's go to the right. Cruz Bontoft. Now goes to Matty Harris. Now they go out to the right. Oh, Jack Jimmy. Sorry, out to the left. Jack Jimmy intercepting it. He's on the right side of the field. That's the first. They go to the left. Now it's Logan Guys. It's now Ryan Wilmot pushing forward and brought down the 30. So now they go Manu Philly. That's the right. With it. Spreads it to Phoenix Murphy. So he's brought down 5th and last. Murphy playing the ball. They go to the left. Jack Jimmy now goes to with it. Puts it up high. Who's going to be underneath it? It's going to be the 5th and last. Oh, it's Cruz Spencer taking it down. But that'll be a hand over there. And disappointing stuff on the last there from the Storm again. Just not quite the kick that time. Cruz Spencer was there in the chase, but not quite the kick that was needed. So Melbourne need to improve here in a number of ways. So that's only going to be the second tackle. Out to the left. Now it's going to go Matty Harris.
3 hands away.
So that'll be the third. Left, Bontoft. Out to Beckman. So that'll be the fourth. They go left again. Oh, it looked a little bit forward out of the hands, but the referee says play on as Dom Young's brought down. Fifth and last here. As the Storm have done well to hold the Seagulls down this end. It's good defense. They need a defender kick here from Bontoft as he kicks it down to Corey Bell on the kick return. On the full, he'll catch it and brought down just past the 40. As that's the first. They go to the right. Equip with it. Now goes to Jack Jimmy.
That's his second.
As now they go. Thorne to with it. Spreads it out to... Oh, Corey Bell straight through the line. It's a beautiful pass to him. He has to do a goose step and he's slowed down enough to be caught, but that's a great play. Out to Corey Bell there, as that'll be the third tackle. The Storm. They've been on this line a few times now. They really need to score this set as Manu Fa'afili looked like it was going to go straight through. He'll make it there. No, he's too short, as that's the fourth. They go. TBK now goes to Will Kay. We tackle 0. Manly player batting it forward, as that's going to be a whole new set for Melbourne. As they go out to the right. Oh, with it. Smashed in the tackle there by Pache. As that's the first. They go to the left. Now it's going to be Will Kay. Will Kay held up, as that's the second. Third tackle, Thorne pushed back. As only a minute until the subs come on for either team. They go to TBK. Inside ball here, but no, they can't get it back to equip with it. I think it was just looming on the inside. As they go out to the left again, Manu Fa'afili pushing for the line. And geez, the Seagulls' defense on the line has been tremendous. They haven't let anything through. TBK putting it up high in the last instead of a grubber. And who's going to be there? It's going to be Freddie Anderson again taking it. Oh, they have not been good under the high ball tonight, the Storm. And it begs the question, why aren't they putting it on the ground? Why isn't TBK putting that grubber kick in for an easy Corey Bell equipped with it try? And he's putting it up in the air instead. It is a bit confusing as they go. Good run there from Beckman. Again, he's having a great game tonight. As the Seagulls still 6-0 up. 20 minutes into the match. The subs for both teams coming on. It's Tavita Palangai coming on for the Seagulls alongside Eric Irvine. Yes, that was the name I forgot. And Mason Remy and Hopsgood for the Melbourne Storm tonight. So hopefully Mason Remy for the Storm can make a bit of an impact here in his prop stint. We will see what happens as Corey Bell brought down. That'll be the first. As we go to the left, now it's going to be equipped with it. Phoenix Murphy through the line. Murphy. Good run there as James Thorne brought down. Phoenix Murphy retiring at season's end. Looking to make an impact before they say goodbyes. That's the third tackle. Play the ball out to the left. It's equipped with it. Giving it to Mason Remy as he just charges up at Matty Harris. Brought down with Rex Buckingham's assistance. As Thorne now goes out to Manu Fa'afili. Fifth tackle. The Storm, I know we're getting attacking territory this time. They'll put a kick in. TBK down to the wing of Shannon Freeburn. And he's wrapped up by Cruz Spencer and Maverick Oldfield. And that'll be the first. The Storm, they've had that many opportunities on the line so far, just unable to actually get over it. It's the Storm, just big hit there. Oh my. And could have picked up the ball and ran there, but instead they just choose to play soccer with Eric Irvine. That's a shocker. As that'll be the third tackle. Out to the right. Now it goes. Cruz Bontoft goes to Tavita Palangai. There they go. KCK. Fifth and last. And what do they do here? KCK playing the ball. Out to the right. It will be down to Carl Lewis as he puts it across field. Down to the pocket of Mav Oldfield. He's got a lot of space here. But he's wrapped up well. And I think it's Shannon Freeburn coming across and making a tackle there. Well done to him. So now they go Manu Fa'afili. Remy spreads it to Hopsgood. It's now KCK putting the steps on. Sorry, KCK, Corey Bell. I'm completely losing it today. There's now Jack Jimmy getting through the line. Oh, and an offload, but it picked off by Tavita Palangai. There's a good run there from the Storm, but that's a shocker. So that's the second. They go out to the left. Now goes Bontoff. Spreads it to Chapman Kenny. So now they go Garcia to Bontoft. So now Tavita Palangai pushed back. So now Matty Harris. Fending off one Matthew Harris. And brought down. That's the fifth and last. As they go, Carl Lewis. Puts it over the top down to Maverick Oldfield.
That's one. Move.
That's over the first. Out to the right now. It's going to be TBK. Spreads it out to James Thorne. Driven back there. So that's the second tackle. As they go, Phoenix Murphy on the inside. Equipped with it. Playing the ball just at the 50. They go to left. It's TBK again. Goes up to Corey Bell. Now he spreads it to Mav Oldfield. So now they go. Will Kay. Goes to Mason Remy. Fifth and last. As they go out to the right. It's going to be TBK. Putting the kick in over the top and goes down to Dom Young. As Young. Steps one. Dom Young. Through the line. Dominic Young. Finding his way downfield a little bit, just trying to sneak down the sideline, but Corey Bell wrapping him up. And a good run. He had a great game last week, scored a try, I believe. So excellent stuff from Dom Young. It's going to be Eric Irvine through the line. Now the Manly Eagles, they're getting on a roll. 10 minutes left in the half. They're looking to get another try here. And that's only the second past the 30. As they go, Cruz Bontoff goes out to Tavita Palangai. Driven back there. Remy and Farfilly in the tackle. The Storm, can they hold out this Seagulls attack? They go to the right, it's Carl Lewis. He gets the ball away. KCK getting very close. He'll step Corey Bell. Jumped on by Mason Remy. That's a try-saver tackle there as they go to the left. Short pass out to Carl Lewis. The first try scorer of tonight. As that'll be the fifth and last. Where do they go? Out to the left they go. Matty Harris puts it up. It's going to be charged down by Storm. It's going to be Palangai anyway. Tavita Palangai scoring a try there, and the Melbourne Storm, they're going to be 2 tries down, 30 minutes of the match. The Seagulls looking very strong right now. As that's phenomenal stuff there from Eric Irvine, Tavita Palangai. And the charge down kick there from the Melbourne Storm. Perhaps the difference for them in that set. Had they not attacked that kick the way they did, they probably would have been able to, I don't know, plot a defense in some way, shape or form. But no, as Carl Lewis puts the kick over, it'll be 12-0 Manly with a commanding lead in an early match of finals footy. We'll wait to see what happens here. Melbourne Storm need a response, and they need a response soon. As TBK will kick deep. It's now Carl Lewis. Pass it to Tavita Palangai. And that'll make it the first tackle there between the 10 and the 20. Freddie Anderson brought down. He's held there. 3. Hands away. There we go. Matthew Harris goes to Ruben Bobs. It's the fourth as Ruben Bobs brought down just short of the 40. They go out to the right. Sorry, to the left. I'm actually so out of it today as that's going to be Corey Bell. Brought down just at the halfway line there. They play the ball. Out to oh my goodness, that it was flat. It was definitely flat, but it looked dangerous for a second the way that the lead runner was. As it's Cruz Spencer, 40 metres where he'll play it. And the Melbourne Storm, they need an attack here that's really going to, show some face. They need something solid because they're looking a little bit weak at the moment, to be honest. They haven't been very dominant. They've been on this line a fair few times now. And, I mean, have you seen any Melbourne tries tonight? Because I surely haven't. They have got nothing to show for it. So they need to improve here. And an improvement needs to come fast. And it's going to be the fifth and last here. The Melbourne Storm, they play the ball. Out to the left, it's going to be Will Kay. Fending off one, but unable to get a kick away. And that is a shock on the last from Melbourne. They just can't get it right, can they? And Manly, there's a reason they're 12 points in the lead. This is poor. This is poor. Unnecessary. Oh, that's a big hit there from Hopsgood. He folds Aaron Beckman and the Storm back in the attack here. That's a huge hit from Hopsgood. Go on, son. It's going to be Jack Jimmy stepping through the line. Jimmy for the line, but he won't get to the try line. KCK bringing him down. Very, very close there, Melbourne. That's the second tackle. They go to the left. It's going to be equipped with it. Could he get his first career try here? No, he can't. As that'll be the third tackle. They go to the right. It's James Thorne. As it's going to go to the right. As they go out to the right, it's going to be... What the hell? I was going to say it's going to be a Corey Bell try. Sorry, those at home, I'm genuinely speechless at what Corey Bell was doing there. He was through for a try in the corner, but he kicked it dead. Anyway, we move on. It's okay. It's okay. As Eric Irvine, I'm an impartial third party here. That's the second tackle. The Seagulls. Now they go to the left. It's going to be Matty Harris. Straight to the line. Matthew Harris breaks the tackle as well. Looking for a try of his own, but he's brought down. I think, yes, he is brought down. James Thorne tackling him. That's going to be the third. The Seagulls, they could score here. And no, they actually make a dog's breakfast of it instead. And that'll be tackle 0 for the Storm. Still on their own line, and I don't see a try before halftime a likely scenario for them here. I'd say it'd be pretty unlikely. Considering second tackle, only just crossing the 20 now. With about 2 minutes left in the half, the Storm, they're just making sure they don't concede another one at this point, honestly. Because conceding one here would definitely hurt their chances. Going to the second half, 12-point lead, you can chase, but an 18-point lead, it is all the, it is so much harder to chase. So, TBK going to go for an early kick here. They won't even use their last tackle. That's KCK on the kick return. Tackled by Ryan Wilbert and Manu Fifili. As the Storm only need to hold on for a minute here. They go. Aaron Beckman gets an offload. Oh, it's Manu Fifili picking it off, and he goes for a little bit of a run. And just past the 10 now, the Storm. Maybe they will get one. I don't know if they have enough time. Only 40 seconds left on the clock. They go to the right. It's going to be out to Logan, guys. He's smashed there by Oli Parche. Gets up quickly to play the ball, but that is a huge tackle. As they go to the left now with it. Spreads it to TBK. Gets an offload away, Manu Fifili. As that'll be the third. And to the right now. With it. Now goes to Jack Jimmy. Jack Jimmy scores! On the siren, the Melbourne Storm. I said it was unlikely. I didn't say it was impossible, I guess. But geez, 12-4. Jack Jimmy scores a try. Look at this. Off the left boot. Gets around Aaron Beckman, who's been having a fantastic game. And TVK now with an opportunity to make it only a 6-point deficit going into the halftime break. And that is quite unexpected from Melbourne, as they've been looking so poor all game when they've been on this line. All they needed was to give it to an outside back, Jack Jimmy to be particular, and let him step, let him score. But it'll be 12-6 the score here at halftime. Manly in the lead over the Melbourne Storm, and I think that'll send us to halftime. We'll see you very shortly.
Come on. On me. It's not happening. Do you like it? Do you like it? The environment here, do you like the footy? Yes, we're on. Yeah, we're live.
You're not you when you're hungry.
This is an amazing
Snickos.
reception that we've received.
Hey SRL fans, want to support the league further? Join the Simulation Rugby League Patreon. Get exclusive access to additional content, early access to league releases and supporter-only giveaways and upgrades. Whatever you're looking for, we have something for every fan. When you become a Patreon, you're more than just a spectator. You're a crucial part of our team. Your support helps us keep delivering the high-quality matches and content that you love, and it ensures that we can keep the SRL experience growing for fans of all ages. It's super simple. Head to our Patreon page, pick the tier that's right for you, and you're in. Every bit of support helps us grow and makes the SRL an even better place for everyone. Now, back to the game. Welcome back to SRL TV. Here tonight, it is the qualifying final for Finals Week 1, Season 9. On the screen now, the Jack Jimmy try just at the end of that first half to put the Storm only 6 points behind going into this second one here. What a performance in that first half there from the Seagulls. They've been really, really dominant over the Storm so far, so been very impressed in their performance tonight. The Melbourne Storm been a bit lacklustre. They've had a lot of possession on the line of the Manly Seagulls and just haven't used it for any good or really for anything. So it has been a little bit disappointing at times to see how this game has gone for the Melbourne Storm. Oh, there's a penalty there. Pops up for them. And that'll help them out a little bit. But still not super confident at the moment, the Melbourne Storm. A long way to go yet in this one, as they'll tap it off. And that first half, pretty even in terms of stats. Quite a few more errors from the Manly Seagulls. They had 6 compared to the Melbourne Storm's 2. But they did actually have slightly more possession as well, Seagulls. So not completely unnecessary. A few more tackles and all that. So not the worst thing in the world. At the halftime break, it was Aaron Beckman who stood out heaps from his peers, both on his team and those that he's playing against tonight. 111 run meters in that first half at left second row. Absolutely huge performance. And of course, KCK 93 run meters. He's been great. As Kobe Kelly just weaving, gets the ball back to Quit With It, who may push over for a try here, but it's not to be. Quit With It, if you're unfamiliar, has played halfback for about the last 14 weeks or so, and has not scored a try in his career yet. So it's been a hard season for Quit With It, as that kick's way too big and falls into Freeburn's lap. That opportunity just wasted from the Melbourne Storm there. That one sucked. That absolutely sucked. So I'm not too sure what to say. The Storm coming out and not making an impact in the way they have. At the halftime sheds, it was all about building pressure in this second half. Obviously, very simple. Rugby league, you need more points on the team to win. That's all that the coach was saying. That's all that Will Kay was putting into his boys as well. Just score points, build pressure, allow them to score points, and for the love of God, do not let KCK get into this game, because he hasn't been too involved yet, so you don't want him to start now. In that first half, of course, for Melbourne Storm, Corey Bell leading run meters for the game, actually 130 run meters with 3 line breaks. Been quite good tonight for Melbourne. Then followed by Will Kay with 80 and 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break. So some good performances early on from those 2 players for the Storm, the veterans. 2 players that actually have played in the Seagulls system. And Corey Bell catches that ball just in front of his own line. That's a perfectly executed kick there from the Seagulls to trap him in his own in-goal. And Melbourne will be forced to kick this one out. As they go out to the left. Goes to Matty Harris on the halfway line. Ooh, bit of a short pass there to Jimmy Ralph, who's come on at halftime at prop. As that'll be the first. Playing the ball just short of the 30. They go to the left. Now it's going to be to Ollie Pache. Goes out to Aaron Beckman. Like I said, great first half, and continues that into the second half by the looks of it. He's just been in great form this season, Aaron Beckman. He's been quite impressive, the vice captain, at second row with all these moves around in the forward pack. Aaron Beckman, he could end up in a lot of places, and I see him either next season continuing this role in the left second row, either that or moving back to lock if Matty Harris is to depart. I believe that Ollie Pache would be the one that you'd pick out of the Plats to stay, just based on age and longevity in the league. But I guess we'll see. As Jaden Garcia brought down 10 metres out now. Once again, just a short kick, this time from Manly instead of the Storm. It's going to be Kane Nielsen straight to the line. Nielsen, big runs here. That's good stuff there from him, as that will be the first. They play the ball out to the left now. TBK now goes to Logan Guys. Gets an offload away to Ryan Wilmot. That'll be the first. Sorry, the second. As we go to the right, that'll be Wilmot with it. Now goes to Kane Nielsen again. And he had a great game last week. A try and a try assist for Kane Nielsen in the second half. Looking to replicate his performance here tonight. Once again at Brookvale. So if he can replicate it, that'd be great stuff for the Storm. It's going to be Will Kay through the line here. The captain gets an offload away to James Hogan. And they lose a few metres there, the Storm. They'll be fifth and last. 20 metres out the Storm. It may be a bit too big for TBK to put an attacking kick in here. As he puts it, oh, it's going to be a deep one. The chase could be good. It's going to be a back, but Matty Harris comes away with it, and he's given a bit of space to run now. And another opportunity for the Storm just going begging. And, yeah, the Seagulls, they've been phenomenal tonight. Good stuff there from Matty Harris to get onto the back. And just put an end to that play. Oh, and held and tackle penalty given away. Melbourne Storm just crumbling every which way at the moment. This is a little bit depressing to watch them go like this. They have not been on their top game. This first 50 minutes has been... They haven't been atrocious. They just haven't been good enough to beat the Seagulls, basically. Plain and simple. If they keep playing the way they're playing, they will not beat the Seagulls, and they will have to go and play the Tigers next week. At the very least, it'll be a home final, I guess, Melbourne, but the Tigers, after what we saw, what they did to the Sharks, it's not a team that you'd be wanting to play in finals by the looks of it. Oh, as the ball gets picked off by Corey Bell. It was a certain try, but now the Storm are away. It's Corey Bell downfield. It's going to be a one-on-one chase now, but I think Bell's got the legs. Yes, he does. He's just going to be able to peel away and cross the line. A 12-point turnaround, a 100-metre effort. It's Corey Bell. Who else for the Melbourne Storm? Jaden Garcia just unable to get to Bell. And that is phenomenal for Melbourne. It looks like a certain try for Manly with the inside pass, but then the pick off from Bell to go that far downfield and put the Storm back into this game. TBK needs to kick this from directly in front, of course, but it'll be a pretty safe bet, you'd think, as that'll be a conversion. And there you go. Like I said, Corey Bell running the top run meters in this first half. I think he'll be on 230 run meters roughly now. Absolutely mammoth play from Corey Bell there. He has stood up in that occasion. As a quick with it goes left now, it goes to Ryan Wilmot. That'll be the first. And the Storm... Yeah, they're even now, but they need to start applying pressure. They need to start playing like they've earned those points, because honestly, it was a bit of a fluke, well, not a fluke try, but it was a lucky try for Melbourne. Just everything fell into their lap. Corey Bell quite literally fell into his hands, that try. So, I mean, he's playing well though. Look at him go. Corey Bell, another line break and some good meters. Oh, an intercept here. It's Ruben Mobbs downfield as TBK wraps him up, and that was a huge run from Mobbsy. He's brought down just past the 40 as the Seagulls go to the left now. It's going to be Jimmy Ralph. Brought down 30. As they go Matty Harris. Inside ball to KCK. He can't get away from Wilco there. Ex-teammates just clashing on that tackle. As they go to the left now, it's going to be Aaron Beckman. Another run from him. He's been tireless in attack tonight. So that's the fourth. Manly go to the right. It's going to be Lewis. And they could score here. Fifth and last, that's what the Seagulls do. Playing the ball, they go to the right. It's going to be a knock-on from Jimmy Ralph. That was a bit of a stinker in the last. And the Storm, they should count themselves lucky that they don't have to deal with anything here. In terms of a kick or anything, because the Seagulls had them on the ropes there for a sec. That was a great intercept. Maverick Oldfield. Stays in field, Maverick Oldfield. Good job. As now it's going to be Logan Guys through the line. Gets an offload away. It's going to miss the hands of Thorne. Be picked up by Remy instead. And that was a bit of a weird one for the Storm. You think if Thorne gets that, he may be through for a try. But I'm not too sure. As they go Jack Jimmy now. As now Thorne. Goes up to Wilmot. Wilmot just drives... Oh, driven backwards instead, actually. Thought he was going to drive forward. Driven backwards. And it's fifth and last. The Storm go to left. It's going to be Mason Romy just getting caught in the last, and that's a bit poor there from Melbourne. As that will be a handover. They go to left. Beckman. And not the not what they wanted on the last from Melbourne. And it'll be all about stopping Manly getting down this end now and get a try of their own. Yet to score in this half, and almost 20 minutes into it now. The subs of both teams coming on very shortly. As Casey K, he gets to the line again. He's excellent, isn't he? A beautiful ball to him, but he's wrapped up by Corey Bell, who just clutches up in that occasion. They go to the right now. It's going to be Bontoff. Gets it away to Jimmy Ralph. Ralph flicks it back on the inside for Harris. Wrapped up by Mason Remy. He's been having a great game as well, Mason. As that'll be the 5th and last. The Storm. Can they hold them out? They go to the right. It's going to be Cruz Bontoft. Running forward and put on the ground. That'll be a handover there. So now they go to the left. Logan goes.
That's one. Move.
That's the right. Wilmot now goes to Mason Remy. Pushing forward.
He's held there.
Is that over the second?
Move.
There you go. Logan goes.
3. Hands away.
Out to the right. TBK now goes to Corey Bell. Trying to put the footwork on there, but he can't quite do that.
That's tackle
As that'll be the
forward,
4th.
hands off. Held.
Now they go with it. Puts the kick in long and deep here. As it's going to be Kane Chapman-Kenny. Driving forward and brought down just past the 20. That'll be the first tackle. As both teams just looking like they're going to enter an arm wrestle state here.
That's your second.
With Wilmot and Remy on the field at the moment and coming off shortly. Could be interesting to see the last... I just realised Jack Hughes still on the field. Oh, Cruz Spencer's... Oh, God. Okay, so that's going to be the 4th. They go deep. Bontoft puts the kick in from inside his own 40. It's a great kick. That could be a 40-20, but the bounce favours Corey Bell. As Bell now steps around one. Corey Bell in the backfield. Casey K coming across, but Jason Farah is there. Farah making an ankle tap. Yes, he will, to stop Bell from running. And I don't even know if Farah was onside from that kick chase, but I guess he'd been put onside by the Bontoft. As that'll be the 2nd. So go out to the left. Now it's going to be out to Corey Bell as he will not be able to get away from Jaden Garcia there. They go to the right now. It's going to be TBK. Playing the ball. 4th tackle. As they go short pass out to Logan Guys. He wants to push for the line. Logan Guys unable to crash over and get the ball down. Referee Luke Short wanted to send this one upstairs anyway, just to double check and make sure. Why wouldn't you? No try. No try and no questions there about that one. So it'll be the 5th and last. They go. TBK puts it along the ground. It's going to be picked up by Freddie Anderson though. And I thought Corey Bell could have chased onto that one. But not to be, as that'll be the 1st as the Seagulls fight off their own end. 2nd tackle. 12 all here. Subs coming on for both teams. It's Matty Harris taking a run. Oh, folded there. It's Cruz Spencer. I was worried about him going on at prop. But, I mean, no, it was planned. It was calculated. Cruz Spencer, good stuff there as they go to the right now. Manu Farfili. Brought down, so it's 5 metres out. They go to the left. Now to Logan Guys. As that'll be the 2nd. Playing the ball. Now they go out to the right. It's going to be... Oh, Kane Nielsen, I thought he was in for a try, but he gets pushed back in that one. As the Storm, they're knocking on the door here. They go out to the left. It's going to be Logan Guys pushed back again. The Seagulls' line defense has been so strong tonight. I don't know if Melbourne can crack it. They go to the left. It's going to be TBK. Gets the ball out to Mav Oldfield. He'll get in the corner. And Maverick Oldfield, another former Seagull, looks to have scored in the corner. Gets around Jason Farah. I'm not too sure if a 2 has scored in this round yet, but that'll help out your Muzbet if you chose Muzbet 3. As that's the green light. And the Storm in the lead for the first time tonight. And a big sigh of relief. That all to the thanks of Cruz Spencer, who put an absolute shot on Matty Harris. Phenomenal stuff. You don't see a little fella smash Matthew Harris. We don't see anyone smash Matthew Harris very often. But you don't see a little guy smash Matthew Harris and make him bill the ball very often. Cop that, mate. Smashed by a centre. How do you like them apples, Matthew Harris? As He'll be coming off the field shortly, as will Kay, for the final 15 minutes. And the Storm with a 6-point lead here. The Seagulls, I mean, you know what they're going to do. They're going to push hard. They're going to be looking for points. Every single situation they can find themselves in where they can get some, they will exploit for all it's worth. This Crew Spencer taking the first hit up here. And that'll be tackle 1. As they go, Thorn out to TBK.
Hill, 2 on the keep going.
So now they go. Manu Farfili
3, hands off.
brought down just inside the 40 here, Melbourne on the third tackle. Go out to the right and after points, they're looking for some meters. As Corey Bell, he gets them some. Gets an offload away to equip with it as well, but he's tackled by Aaron Beckman, who was coming scrambling back to be Kobe Kelly now. Goes up to Jack Jimmy. Hasn't had a whole lot of opportunities tonight, Kobe Kelly. As Thorn goes deep and over the top, it's going to be KCK. On the kick return, able to get around one, not away from Nilsson though. And Matthew Harris coming off, Ollie Pache back on, and Wilmot back on for the Storm at lock. This will be an interesting closing 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got 6 points in it, in a match that is definitely one filled with passion. As they go out to the right. Freddie Anderson straight through the line. Freddie Anderson in a bit of space. Gets an offload to Farah. Farah in space now, but Spencer's closing in. And he'll bring him down 15 out. But here's the chance that Manly have been waiting for. Fourth tackle now, 15 out. They go to left. It's going to be Carl Lewis. He gets it away. It's going to be Ruben Mobbs now pushing forward. Manly, they may score here. In fact, if they can get this kick right, they probably will. As they go out to the right, it's going to be Cruz Bontoft. He puts it high. Who's going to be underneath it? It could be a tap back. KCK lurking, but no, Cruz Spencer picking it off. And getting a step before being brought down the 10. Sorry, Cruz Spencer. James Hogan, rather. Credit where credit is due. It is James Hogan, not Cruz Spencer in that centre at the moment. As that'll be the second tackle. Thorn playing the ball. Going out to the right now. It's going to be Ryan Wilmot. Now goes to Manu Afili. As that'll be the third. The Storm out to the right. Goes with it. Now goes to Corey Bell. Spreads it out to Kobe Kelly. Kelly steps one. Off the left-right boot. Able to get a little bit downfield. And he has had some good carries, actually. I know I said he hasn't done much, but most of the kick returns have been Corey Bell tonight, I think. Just off the top of my head. As that'll be the fifth and last. 10 minutes remain, and the Storm, they want to have a good kick chase here, you'd think. Oh, I hope they didn't just jinx it, as that's going to be a bit of an awkward one for Shannon Freeburn. And he's brought down. That'll be the first. It is a bit awkward, but he gets a good few metres out of his own in goal. Done well to escape there. It's Jason Farrish straighten up through the middle.
That's his second. He's held there. Three hands away. Held. Let him up.
Yes, that'll be the third tackle. The Seagulls go to the left. Now to Bontoff. Spreads it to Beckman.
He's held there. Get up. That's tackle 4. Hands off.
As they go. Bontoff puts the kick in over the top. As Corey Bell stepping one. Corey Bell.
One. Release. Held.
Going to the right. TBK. Now goes to Ryan Wilmot. Gives it to a quick with it.
2 on the kick going. He's held there.
So that'll be the second tackle. Now to the right. Ryan Wilmot. Brought down there. So that's the third.
Back to 10. Held. Let
They
him
play the
go.
ball and out to the left. Now goes to equip with it. Spreads it to TBK. As he's pushed forward and brought down. Fourth there.
Get back. Look at
As
me.
out to the right. It's going to go James Thorne. Manu Philly bumping off one. Manu Philly options on the left. Gets an offload away. Oh, it's a forward pass to TBK. And the Storm looking to secure this win. Unable to do so. 7 minutes left in this match. Only 6 points in front. Far from over here.
He's held there. 2.
As I guess we'll see what happens. Carl Lewis breaking one tackle. Gets an offload away. Oh, it's picked off by Kane Nielsen. Well done, Kane. He had a great game last week, I said. He's had a fairly good half this game in his stint as Cruz Spencer just taking the charge.
Held there.
That'd be the second.
Hands away.
Out to the left now. It's going to be Ryan Wilmot. Wilmot gets an offload away. Gets it out to Maverick Oldfield. He's wrapped up by Freddie.
He's held. 3. Held.
By Sherman Freeburn, not Freddie Anderson. As they go, Crew Spencer. Going forward, just past the 30 now, 4th tackle. Melbourne, they go to the right. It's going to be TBK spreading it. Now on to Ryan Wilmot. Wilmot looking to push past the 20. He can't do so. The Storm, this is their opportunity. If they can get a good kick in here from TBK, they could be on their way to a preliminary final. It goes high. TBK, not enough chase. Once again, they haven't learnt the Storm. And Chapman Kenny comes down with it, instantly brought down by Crew Spencer. As now they go, Jason Farrer. Brought down just at the 10. That'll be the second. As they go, Beckman. As that's the third. Going out to Farrer now. As that'll be the 5th and last. 4 minutes left in the match. Cruz Bontoff putting across field. They'll need a big run here, the Storm, to try and put this one away. As Kobe Kelly gets away from one. On the outside of Casey K now. Can Casey K catch up? No, he can't. Kobe Kelly. What a try. Kobe Kelly has just ran his team in. His hometown team into a preliminary final. The Melbourne Storm. A 12-point deficit just before halftime. Made it 6 points through Jack Jimmy. And 18 points unanswered. 16 points with the kick to come unanswered in the second half here. Talk about second half merchants. We saw the Dolphins earlier in the week. And now we've seen Melbourne. As the Storm fans, they're on their feet and the background there. They're keen, they're cheering. And they're very, very excited. A loyal fan base sticking up behind their team. As 3 minutes left, 12 points ahead. Melbourne looking like they've just booked their way to a prelim final. And that means the Seagulls, next week, they will face off against the Tigers. And we will see how that one goes. As the Manly Warringah Seagulls, anything could happen with them. As that'll be the second. In case you're not sure of the fixtures for next week, it will be the Knights home game taking on the Bulldogs. That'll be a really good match, I think. And of course the Seagulls back here at Brookvale, they will be taking on the Tigers. The winner of that game goes on to then play the Dolphins, and the winner of the Knights v Bulldogs game goes on to play Melbourne at Amy Park. So we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. This is going to be a great final series. There's a minute left. Melbourne, they may get the ball back, they probably won't, as that'll be the third tackle. And they have really shown some grit tonight and some determination. This is what resilience means, ladies and gentlemen. To stand up when it matters most, with KCK trying to chest out Corey Bell for a try there, but 20 seconds left. But when you're down, when you feel like you've been beat, like in that first half, in that first even 60 minutes, I reckon, Melbourne just were flat as. But able to pull the win away here, 24-12. The Melbourne Storm able to clutch a win against the Seagulls here tonight. That is magic in the making. That is great stuff for Melbourne. As we'll have a look at some of the stats. And wow, that is just in a second to catch my breath. As we look at the tries, and just a try for everyone there on the board. 54% possession to the Storm. A lot more completions from them. Heaps of errors from the Seagulls. And yeah, just the tackles, you can see the Seagulls with quite a few more there. So yeah, we'll... I'm impressed with how the Storm did tonight. The Seagulls, that's a lot more tackles for them to make. They've been quite good in defence as of recent weeks, so that's good stuff for them. We'll move on to some individuals though, as it's going to be Aaron Beckman, 208 run metres. He was great, wasn't he, tonight? 3 line breaks. He was phenomenal. KCK had a decent game, 182 run metres, 5 line breaks, a try assist for him. Harris played well. Pacho played well. You know, these leaders from the front, you know, they played really well tonight, but A lot of missing meters, perhaps, in other areas. Also, Beckman and Buchanan missing 5 tackles each, as well as Garcia in the centres, not helping their case tonight. So, yeah, the Sea Eagles, they could use a bit of work in some areas, getting everyone involved, not just those key players, for next week against the Tigers. That'd be a big factor. As it's going to be Corey Bell, 362 run meters, 9 line breaks, and a try for him tonight. He was incredible, wasn't he? He was just something different tonight, so very impressed with him. Thorne, 158 run meters. He had a good game, obviously at hooker tonight, but just 24 tackles, that's huge. Equipped with it, 18 tackles as well, and a try assist to his name. Kobe Kelly with the match sealer. Guys, K, TBK, 95 Philly, all getting over 100. And then, still some big run meters throughout, down all the way to, I guess, I'd say over 50s, fairly good. Down to Murphy. Kane Nielsen also had a very good half, so 14 tackles compared to his first half equivalent of 4 through Phoenix Murphy. So good stuff there from the Storm tonight. They really brought their A game in that last 20 minutes specifically. They were butchering it early, but they did improve. But the Melbourne Storm tonight, the victors, 24-12 over the Sea Eagles. It's been a pleasure having you. I've been commentator Kilway, and as always, it's been a pleasure. Make sure you tune in next week for more SRL Finals action.